Hello everybody, this is Vaultboyhunter doing a video for MagicGatheringStrat. I was going to do another modern video tonight, but I put together Pauper Domain Zoo, so I thought I would do a video of that. Played about 3 matches and it's fun. Very reliant on getting the Nylea presence on board, so you can get the turn 3 Mulliganing, but it does have some backup synergy with the Rioters and with the Gnarlwoods, so pretty cool in that regard. I'm thinking those are more powerful than those in most situations, but when those are all the way online, it's amazing. Elimination, good zoo stuff. The Pride Mages are for Artifactor, Enchantment, Elimination. Squadron Hawks are always good. A little Graveyard Recursion. Good burn. Even if you just have 3 different land types out, it's still good to burn. Lightning Bolts. Card draw off of your enchantments, which you can recur back with the Skyfisher. And then a couple more card draw spells. The original deck that I saw had Brainstorms in, but since we're playing Domain anyway, it seems like Rolling Council is at least worth a shot. I mean, if you have full Domain, it's 5-card dig, best card available, and that's not bad. I'd almost rather it put the 4 cards you don't take into the yard instead of on the bottom, but what can you do? Sideboard is anti-enchantment, anti-artifact, more anti-artifact than enchantment, anti-flyers, a little instant insurance, some board sweep, and then some anti-black stuff. So I'm not sure how good the sideboard is, because I've really not cited in much. I think I've only put in the Pride Mages. First match I played against Slivers and lost just barely. Lost the first game, won the second game, and then I got just a little bit unlucky in the third game not to draw out like another blocker or another removal spell. The one turn that it would have saved me. And then the second game, unfortunately, I can't really tell what the guy was playing, so I'm not sure how good of a game it was. Won the first game, lost the second game, won the third game handily. But at least the 2 matches I played so far have been pretty interactive. I haven't ran into like a sit there and not do much deck, or not give a opportunity to interact deck. So, but I'm playing on the Just for Fun room because it's just a brand new deck and I need to play it probably about 10 times total to really know the ins and outs and sequencing and all of that good stuff for playing this at this time, this at this time. And I haven't had a problem getting a hold of a game tonight, so I'm kind of hoping that stays up, but I may, if we don't have one in like the next 30 seconds, I'll go ahead and pause until we get one. No time will pass for you, but who knows how much time would pass for me. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Okay, 10 more seconds. Can we do it? Is it possible? So close, no matter how far. Okay, I'm gonna go in and pause. I'll be back when I get the match. And just like normal, pretty much as soon as you pause, you get the match. So I think that's a pretty good hand. Opens up, get a forest off of the first one, and probably the plains off the second. And then go from there. Forest is really the engine card in the deck. You almost always want to have it because all of your enchantments that smooth mana or create the 5 mana types on one card are green based. So you almost always want to either have a forest in hand or search out the forest immediately. But after that, you can do cool things like go get a plains and then drop your Mulliganing into play as a 2/2. So that's like game 1. I'm sure if he's playing allies, he will play the ones with counters to Oblivion Ring. So I actually have anti-enchantment in my sideboard and Ray of Revelation, so game 2 that won't be as relevant. I am also playing the 2 main deck Pride Mages, so if he thinks he's going to get over the top with enchantments, it's not going to be as easy as he wants it to be. So, okay, we're going to go for Mountain, leaving the island, the only other basic land I have in my my deck. After that, it'll be all forests. So, let's see if you can bust out the running Oblivion Rings. Ray of Revelation, you're going to be so good out of the board. This is so amazingly good. Okay, Lightning Bolts. Did I display the Rioters? I think I display the Rioters here. Put a stop to his slow beat shenanigans. Unless he has. Nope, okay. Oh, that's not an ally. That is a first striker, though. Wow. So I think I have to kill the Odin. I have to kill you. Sorry about the sound effect. And then we're gonna Skyfisher to return that, replay it. Make him a little trepidatious about playing a small creature, because I could have Wake Up. Okay. He knows that doesn't pump toughness, right? Okay, he does. Okay. Hey, Abundant Growth, that's not bad. Just in my opinion, when you keep a loose keep and you get burned by it, the next keep you keep is going to be a lot less loose. You're going to learn from that experience. You're going to go, I can't keep another keep like that. I really need to go ahead and buckle down and pay attention and keep a much better set of cards next time. So, going up for my island, and then I'm gonna just swing in because he wants to trade for that. I do have the Axioms, and I would love to get the thing up the board. Oh, frick. Okay, so in all honesty, I've had some whiskey tonight, and maybe a tranquilizer. So, was not prepared to misplay that, but I did. Not ashamed or embarrassed. This time I'm gonna go and just burn that dude out. I'm going too terribly worried about ally life gain. Or if he's thinking about pumping. That would be muy bueno for me. I don't know the Kefkin guys. I mean, that guy seems pretty decent. I know they don't get a lot of love in their block, but I mean, what's the chance of you playing Kithkin and not having a couple more of Kithkin dudes out? And that makes him a 3/3 for 3 with the first strike built in? I mean, that's not bad at all. So Vault, put on you. Do that so I can basically cast out any cards I may draw. No matter how unexciting they are. Let's go and get those quaddies. It's fun not to run into Delver when you're playtesting. Again, it lets you kind of know what dead cards look like and what other cards you might want to make adjustments on. The first couple games I was playing for Worldly Councils, and I cut them back to 2 because the card draw is nice, but it feels really dead if you don't have pretty close to the main. And see, like right here, it's a good card because it's going to let me go boom, boom. I look at 4 and keep the best one out of the 4, which is the Nihilia's Presence. And I get rid of a whole bunch of extra lands I don't need. Draw an extra card, play that. Then go ahead and go get the natural mountain. Or wait, I popped it on the mountain, my bad. So next turn, I may as well leave up. So he could play another ally and add a little more razzmatazz to that dude, and he did. Which is fine. He's not leaving it so we can equip the Bone Splitter, which I thought would be a priority for him. That's a 4/4. That's a shame I can't deal at 5 damage with 1 spell. One Squadron Hawks. Jump block. Tonight on Warrior Puppet. So one card I think is kind of an odd fit in the deck is the Rancor. I'm not sure if this is the most appropriate deck for Rancor. I think like maybe it's in here just to give the Gnarled Arlid or whatever it is a little more reach. I'm not sure if it's worth it to do that though. I guess giving it trample is pretty decent, but okay. Let's get in there. Squadron Hawks here just kind of block for a while. Wow. So, things I've learned in this game. Bring in electricity. bring in the other two Quasali Pride Mages, cut the Rancors. Oh, it's even got Trample. Wow, that guy's a beating. Oh. Ask and ye shall receive, children. Gotta give props for recognizing the passion on the tokens. Okay, I'm gonna leave up the Skyfisher back because I'm at just low enough life that I'd rather make trades where I can. So the engine that keeps the game at the deck of the game is the life game guy. He seems like the least threatening part of the deck, but really he's the engine. Oh, that's nice. How about a 5/5 for 3? It seems appropriate. And I'm not quite to the comfort level of swinging in, but I'm really close. What's that gonna do? It's gonna make him a 4/4, which is just right underneath what it needs to be. And he's gonna go up to 37 life. Oh god, electricity would do so much work in this game. Okay. This would be a good turn to draw, or next turn would be a good turn to draw the Unearth and get back the Rioters. Yeah, it'd be really good to get back the Rioters. Oh, that should be the Skyfisher. Nope, the Rioters, and then he gets in for. I can still trade there. He's empty-handed, so I'm kind of living off the top. But my draw should technically be better than his draws. Yep, he got me. I needed to draw another blocker. So game 2. Okay, so what do we need to bring in here? That just seems weak. Oh, is there a choice to make? I think the rank versus symbolics, so the other two. Raise of Revolution. An ancient growth. Bring the other way. Dragger and Aura and one more abundant growth. I think that looks good. Okay, I think that looks good. That's nice. On turn 3, I should be able to play him for at least a 2/2, if not a 3/3. Awesome. Going full aggro here. If I don't draw a win, next turn I'll play the Skyfisher, Bouncy of Undergrowth, or forget it. Just forget it. See what I draw. Give me back my baby. I mean, I guess it does slow me down, but he's taking entire turns to do it. That does seem slow, very, very slow to go about it that way. Okay. Vault. Skorkeeper. Growth. And get another for 3. That's a 3/3. If I were to drop it. Oh. Sweet, so next turn I actually get to draw out 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to just let him swing in on me. That's not a one creature. That's the bigger one, but I'm about to have a 5/5 in play. Oh. Let's see. So this part seems to work really, really well in the kind of the mid-range game. I've drawn 10 extra cards than he has. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at all. He's playing empty-handed, and I have 4 in hand. So that's an Oblivion Ring. He'll get rid of the 5/5 guy for a turn. One turn, because I have the Pride Mage in hand. I'm going to turn that off, given that. Oh, I mean, I'm not that concerned about it. Oh, first strike. Again. I've had some whiskey. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing gained by lying. I don't particularly feel the need to play test all the way sober. Why didn't you give me back my 5/5? please. And thank you. That would be awesome. And furthermore, enjoy some father hawk action. Okay. Wow, I'm about to just win. Okay, so that went a lot better. Being able to keep them off of the Oblivion rings was really nice. Maybe one Skyfisher, bring in one more Riders, and maybe one. Yeah, I think that's good. That's capable, infinitely capable. This ability second turn by Leah's presence and have domain just like right off the bat. It's really nice. So we're gonna go Evolving Wild, get a. I'm gonna get a mountain. I watched a video of a guy playing this, and he played back in March, and he was actually running the panoramas, the search lands from charts, and because they can tap for a mana, instead of having to always burn them for the search. Moment. So I actually like the panoramas quite a bit, and they really do have like in a deck where you're looking to play one non-forest for each color you want outside of the swamp. They just add like terramorphic expanses like to 10 or 11 or whatever more you might want. So I just hit travel or domain off of one card. So next turn I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drop my Nicottle. I'm gonna drop a Lightning Bolt, get rid of that guy, and then let's go. Do 5 points of damage with my travel fins already. I mean, and that's pretty exciting. More exciting if it was a sort or instant instead of a sorcery, but I like this deck actually. It's more complex than it kind of looks on paper. It does have a fair amount of sequencing. It shows that it plays just such a few lands that it's not as easy to play as you would hope it would be. So that's okay. Get that back, draw a card, draw land, go get a, what's the most relevant card I can get here? Probably the plains, so I can have Prime Mage mana up with, even if he does Oblivion Ring my presence again. Look like he's kind of drawn dead. Prime Mage. Oh, my presence back. Draw me a card. Lightning Bolt. That's a pretty good draw. He's not really drawn all that great. You guys gotta die in a very, very horrifying manner. Anti-7. Not at all. Okay. I can get my Prime Mage back with either of my unearths or anything too tricky that he tries to do over there. See, hold my hand. What's this weather? And get in there for 3. Definitely an interesting deck. It seems like it's totally feast or famine. Like either you're going to win out, and you're going to win out pretty hardcore, or you're going to get totally smoked because you're drawing just really bad. I guess you always have to draw as best you can. So. I will trade that anytime. Unearth seems really good in this deck. Just amazingly good. Got it. I guess he could fog, but I still got a handful of hawks and stuff. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching me play some very drunk magic. I'm gonna render this and put it up. Thank you much.